Red Edition, welcome. You know, I talk about guns a lot, and often I think I do it too much, but then I think, you know what, it's not just the it's symbolic of freedom. It's about freedom. It's not about the shooting and the sport even, or even the self-defense. It's about what governments are trying to do to take away your rights and to take away your freedom. And I mean, you have to have freedom. It's not just about guns, but guns certainly allow you to have freedom in many other areas of life. I just wanted to express that to you and also share some more stories to you today with regard to guns and what governments are always trying to do. Is that first major step with regard to taking away the rights of the citizens and making them subjects instead of citizens. And gun control groups, you know what, they're getting decimated by state legislators in the U.S., and that's a good thing, because federally, the government, you know, spearheaded by Obama, of course, they're saying let's get all the guns away from everybody except us, because of course we want guns to look after ourselves, but nobody else should have them. Passages of open carry and campus carry, and this repeals any need for a concealed carry permit in many states now. The gun control lobby is just getting, you know, beat up and mangled, and that's a great thing. And Mums Demand Action now plans to keep fighting so that the advance of gun rights no longer goes unchecked. And again, never let a fact get in your way, because they don't use statistics or facts, because if they did, they would see that they're not required, because nobody needs somebody to tell you to do something that isn't needed to be done. Blah, blah, blah. You get all of that. Let me go a little bit further. In Michigan now, Mums Demand Action for Gun Sense in America, that's the actual name of them, is warning that a gun control deal that's going on right now, with them spearheading it, of course, is the answer, not concealed carry. And, you know, women need to know that getting a gun makes things more dangerous for them, and women should know about the potential for self-defense, but also they need to know the risk that gun ownership introduces, and that, of course, includes homicide, suicide, or an accidental shooting. And the leader of the Mums for Action, or whatever it's called, Demand Action, attests that more gun laws mean less crime. And she's directly responding here to an issue in universities where women are getting raped. And she's saying, just get raped. I mean, don't defend yourself, because that's not very smart. I've never understood this kind of stuff. Here's another group of women that's called Think Progress, right? Think Progress, that's their name. And they say, quit using guns to stop campus rape. And they claim that allowing women to carry guns means more rape. And Think Progress, exact words, here it comes: it's not clear that college women will actually feel comfortable wielding a firearm against one of their friends. Really? Since when should a woman consider a rapist her friend? Think Progress, they say we stand for every town's for gun safety, and Mums Demand Action for Gun Sense in America, and all of us have opposition to arming women for self-defense. These are mostly ran by women, and they're saying that all women should just be used and abused, and why would you defend yourself? How do you even, I mean, I'm stuttering now because I don't even know how to respond to that. I mean, common sense, it just ain't there. There's no good sense, there's just nothing. I mean, women of all people, they should be allowed to defend themselves. They should have the choice to do that. They should get trained and have a gun. I don't want to be in a parkade at midnight and say hi to a woman and she's nervous and pulls out a gun and shoots me. I mean, they need some training. We all get that. But these people just think that they should be victims all of the time. I mean, here's a mother, for instance, that just doesn't buy into that. And it's in Newport News, Virginia. She was home alone with her daughter, and a crazy guy, broke into the daughter's bedroom. She took the gun. Her and her husband had rehearsed this many times over the years. She shot the guy twice, and he died, or dying, if he hasn't died by now. It's a life-threatening injury, so says this report, so probably he's gone by now, and good riddance, because he's a bad guy. And the police came, they did their investigation, and they said good work to her. And here's a guy, he's a disabled Army vet, and he's in a wheelchair. His name is Joshua Anderson. He's in Florida. He was fishing, and he saw a fight between two men, and a woman was there, a pregnant woman. They pushed her down, and they were assaulting her, and so he said, stop that. He's in a wheelchair. He couldn't do anything particularly right with his hands. They come over, wanted to fight. He pulled his gun out and he shot them both. He saved the day. The police again came along and said, good work. Guns are good in the hands of good people. Bad people don't have to pass background checks and all that other stuff. It's a continuing story, and the left is just, trying to make headlines all of the time about the bad things that guns do, and they only do bad things in the hands of bad people. Leave the good people alone, please, and in particular with regard to women, leave them alone. Give them a choice. They should have the right to defend themselves. Hey, y'all come back here tomorrow. We got more for you then from the right. See ya.